Okay, so I'm going to do an updated how we use cloth diapers at daycare video. I did one back when she had went for about 3 weeks, and now she's gone for like 5 months. She's getting ready to go into her last 2 weeks. She's talkative over there. Getting ready to go into her last 2 weeks, and then I get to have December, January, February, March, April, and maybe May off with just her before hopefully I start to work. I am getting ready to graduate college my official graduation day is the 12th of December. The last day of classes is like this Friday. I'm not sure what the date of that is, and then I have a few finals next week. But if you haven't seen the other video, I'll tell you what we do and everything. So I'll start at the beginning. The daycare did not want to cloth diaper to start with. They said it was against regulation and blah blah blah, you know, all of that kind of stuff, but it really is not illegal to cloth diaper, or it's not against like their regulation, regulations. It's just a little bit harder to cloth diaper with the regulations that daycares have to go through. So once we did convince them to let us cloth diaper, I got them, well actually I found a sale and I had a few already, these Kawaii. They are Velcro. I don't have this stuffed. All my diapers are currently over there unstuffed. So we got these diapers just because I figured that they would be the easiest, like a Velcro pocket diaper would be the easiest for them to do. So I have like a whole set of these. She goes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and she goes from about 7:30 a.m. to 2. So she's not there for too terribly long, but she goes Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I have enough diapers to send fresh diapers every day, and I send a wet bag, and I have plenty of these to send a clean one every day. No matter how I wash, I could go for a week and not wash and have diapers and wet bags to send for daycare. But when my daughter first started, I explained to him, I just was like, you just open it and it's ready to go. It's just like putting one in a disposable diaper. It's just a little chunkier. And then when you're done, please just fold it back up for me, stick it in my wet bag, and I will take it and deal with it when I get home. And I didn't really know how they felt about it first. Like when I did that other video, I hadn't really talked to any of them about it or anything. And because we started cloth diapering, there's actually another little baby that I guess that's a little bit younger than my daughter, and they are cloth diapering now too. And they did mention to us that they prefer our Velcro diapers because this other baby, I'm not sure if it's a boy or not, I'm thinking it is, has snap diapers, which they do find a little bit harder. And I do think when you are kind of brand new to this whole cloth diapering idea and all of this, that the Velcro does make it easier on, like, say the daycare workers, just because they're used to doing the disposable and they don't have to try to work with the different kinds of snap diapers, because goodness knows if you cloth diaper, you know how many different kinds of diapers out there, how many different kinds of snaps and all that. And if you have a variety, it could be really hard to learn, you know, what fits your child for them, and and as they grow, it's just a little bit harder. Whereas the Velcro, they can just, you know, pull it as tight as they need to, and it's simpler. So they did mention to me that they prefer my Velcro. And the owner, I had talked to her a little bit, and she said, you know, when we had started talking about this cloth diaper, she thought it would be like soft and wet messes and just stuff like that, because they were still under the assumption that cloth diapers were, like, I guess, pre-folds and plastic pants and that kind of thing, which obviously they're not. You've got the nice modern cloth diapers. But she said that she was amazed. I think my daughter has leaked one time in the months that she's been there and have had to change her outfit. They did say that they have a harder time to tell when to change her. They said they either just change her every so many hours, or they kind of fill her diaper, and if it's starting to feel kind of hard, they know for sure that she peed. So they said that's kind of a learning process for them, but overall it seems to not be a big deal for them, and they seem to be okay with it. And I'm really glad that I got to show them how easy the cloth diapers are and make way for other people to be able to cloth diaper there also. So, and you know, it's just great that more people realize that cloth diapers aren't that bad. I mean, you know, maybe they aren't going to cloth diaper themselves, but being willing to cloth diaper in daycare and such like that is really good. My daughter is pretty much allergic to a lot of disposables, and the ones she is not allergic to are quite expensive. So, you know, cloth diapering for us, it's just kind of a must and what we really like to do. And I'm glad that they have been really helpful. And so what happens when I get the bag home, the dirty diapers? Unless the poop's creamy, they kind of knock the poop off, I guess, into the toilet or whatever they do, and they get rid of the wipes and all of that, because we do use disposable wipes at daycare and home, and her father just likes that better, the disposable wipes. But, you know. But I get the diapers home, and they let me know if there was anything like a really bad poop or something that I need to deal with. But usually the diapers are fine, and they're for the most part clean. The daycare ladies do kind of take care of knocking the poop off and that kind of stuff. They just don't mess with it if it's like super creamy. And so most of the time I can just bring my bag down, set it with my other diapers, and leave it until wash day and then deal with it. Because, Lena, are you okay? She's over there sticking her finger down her throat. She's got that new habit lately. But usually I can do that. But if I do have to deal with it, I come home, I deal with it, and then I stick it back in my wet bag, and it sits until wash day. And so far we've had a really good experience with cloth diapering in daycare. And I hope when we move and we find a new daycare for her, probably starting summer, that we'll have a similar experience. But so far we've had a really good one. And so that's just my update on cloth diapering and daycare. Thank you for watching.